Monday morning, and I need to do something to keep myself awake. Let's see. Debating on if I should throw these guys away. All of these Artist Loft markers here that I got from... hi, hello. So, yeah. All of these Artist Loft markers that I got a couple days ago. Oh, hi, hello, y'all. Good morning. How y'all doing? Hope y'all are doing well. But yeah, I just want to warn y'all about these guys. You'll see them at Michael's. They're called Artist Loft markers. They will eventually do this on you. You see that? Like, they destroy themselves. And I've only had this for maybe like 2 years. It just smeared out some weird crap on my finger. They're not good. They're not good markers. So, like, they're good for the moment if you need the color. So, I used one of these colors. This one survived. This guy survived, but I think it's because I put him away in a different place. But I used it on this guy. The colors do not match the lids at all. Just warning you. This is more like a reddier color. Like right here. But yeah. All of these guys, they're doing the same thing. They destroyed themselves. All of them. And it makes me sad because I really liked these colors together. All of them did that. It's like, wow. Alright, so I'll need different colors. But if you look at the lids, they look... I love these colors. They look like they were going to look good. But none of the colors actually match what they're supposed to be on the lid. So they're all going in the trash now. I will have to just replace these markers. It'd be like that. Hi. Good morning. Sweetie Neo? Nuau? I probably said that wrong. But yeah. Okay, so this was the drawing that I did in the last stream. I really enjoyed this. I would always do a swatch test for the colors. It's never the same color as the caps. You right. Queen Savannah. She gives you words of wisdom there. Yeah. Always do swatches beforehand. I try to test out the colors beforehand before I start drawing anything. Really helps. But yeah, this was from the last stream. I liked how she came out. It seemed you guys did too. That was the most views I'd ever gotten in a video. And it was while I was drawing her. I really love how her hair came out. So we're gonna draw again today. Because I am in the mood. I'm just in the mood to draw. It's a reawakening, I'd say. Very pretty OMG. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. It's good practice. And I need to use up the paper in the sketchbook. I've had this thing for years. And I did not even fill up most of it, honestly. What you drawing? So... in the last stream, someone really wanted me to draw Wednesday. Well, actually a couple people asked me to draw Wednesday. So I may be doing that today. Actually, I think I will be. I'm in the mood for purples and green for some reason. Like, I think I want them together. And I feel like green would go well around her. Get a reference picture of her real quick. Get it up on my iPad. Because I know that Wednesday looks a little bit different than other Wednesdays. The most recent version of her. She has bangs in the front of her head. And, like, she has more makeup than other Wednesdays before. Maybe you could do the little hand guy on her head. Oh, that would... What's the hand's name? I thought the hand's name was Hand, but I can't remember. Let me see. We're gonna get a good reference picture because I'm not drawing from imagination this time. This is actually me drawing Wednesday. Let's see here. Images. See? So, like, the original ones were more closer to her look. But now she has bangs. She's a little bit more stylish in a sense. But, yeah, I like it. She also has more of a pink lipstick sort of look. Like a deeper rougey color sometimes. So, you see how she always has, like, green in her background, and then she has, like, a blue hue in her hair? I think that's really cool. And I think I want to try that out on a couple things. Like, it's a purpley blue that's on her sometimes, so... We're just going to use that as reference. And the hand is there. Ooh, I'm going to try this out. I may change her pose a little bit, because... I like changing the pose, but... Just for reference of how she looks, I'll have that there for me. Okay. Let's get going. When you get done, can you draw Oreos? I kind of want to stick to characters because they're more fun for me. Personally. Let's see. What do I want to just go ahead and get started on this? So I kind of want... I've got school. Change your... Cookie Monster eats Oreos. Lol. Me too. You're funny. Angel Stitch. Okay. I mean, those are all ideas. I'm going to start with the Wednesday for now, okay? But I think I'm going to start with her eyes. I always like starting with eyes. I've noticed. I always start with the eyes, the expression in him. And she's always looking deadpan straight at the camera. So I'll make sure that she's staring at you. But I do want her to have like an angle to her eyes. Her eyes are more like downwards. And so are her eyelashes. So I'm going to like accentuate the bottom eyelashes a little bit more than the top. But her eyes are really dark, so I don't have to worry too much about that. I think I'll just make it so that it's at the upper eyelid. But she's still looking straight at you. Bye! I hope you have a lovely day. Oh, thank you. One of my friends from the last place I lived gave me this, and it used to be on a keychain, and I loved I used to love it and wear it everywhere, but then the keychain broke, so I just kept the donut. So now it's just here with me while I draw. Okay, so I'm going to make it so that her eyes are more like downwards drooping. I think those eyes are really cool to look at. She has a lot of lower eyelashes, like long lower eyelashes, so I want to just make sure that those are there. She has a lot of eyelashes overall. It's just that I wanted to make sure that like the lower ones are the longest. There we go. Eyes done. I think I'll add like a little line here, because she has like a lot of darkness on her face, but it's not like, it's like a mood shadow. Draw her nose real quick here. She has a small nose. Her eyebrows are pretty much covered by her bangs, so I'm just going to indicate where they start and end for myself. Did the pink marker finally run out? Which one? Oh, so all of the Artist Loft markers except this one died on me. But this one here, I think it might make it through like small detailing. Yeah, on this side. The other side is pretty much dead. So I'm just gonna keep having it lean this way so all of the ink goes that way. Viewer share. Oh, thank you for sharing, y'all. Those eyes look so cool. Oh, thank you. We're drawing Wednesday today. I want to draw in the shape of her face first before I do anything else, but I also want to just draw on her lips. Something about the way I draw, I always draw like the expression first before I even draw in the shape of the face. She has like downturned lips too. Like default downturned. There we go. All right. She has a very small face, but it's very angular. Okay. Her ear's gonna be over here. And part of her face is gonna be covered by bangs, so I'm debating on whether I want to draw in all of the bangs or if I want to color them in mostly. I think I'm going to start the fringe at the front of the bangs and then figure out the rest of it later. Shape of her head would be like here. Trying to imagine it before I start anything, so. Covers up this part here and goes towards her eyes here. Then there's like little wispies that go here. I love this pen. It's so expressive. Are the artist markers better than Ohuhu? I'm an artist too. I actually have not tried Ohuhu markers yet. I don't know why, but I've never like bought them yet. I've been only buying things that I can like readily get available at Michael's or Joann's, and maybe I should get those eventually. It's just that I have so many that I've been trying to like force myself to use up all of my markers. Of course, I did get a lot of Artist Loft markers, and they all are dying on me very quickly and easily. So, you know, when more of my markers die, I'm going to get some of the Hoo-Hoos just to try them out. She has a bit of hair on the side of her face here. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna just finish up that. I love them. I got them from Amazon. I definitely recommend. Ooh, okay. I've heard a lot of good things about them. There's a couple of brown markers that I really want to try from them. So, for sure, I am going to be getting those in the future. Let's see. Does she have ear piercings? I feel like she does. But, yeah, it's not really important right now, so... Alright, let's see. What's next? I do kind of want to, like, define the shape of her head first before I continue doing things here. Yeah. I'm gonna just find the top of her head here. I think some of the hair would come down this way.
Can you pass me a shoe? There's a wasp.
Oh my
I
gosh.
just drowned it.
There's a wasp in this
Drowned
house?
him out of his water bowl because he was playing with it, and now I'm gonna kill it.
Technical difficulties with this place. There's a wasp. I'll be right back. The shoe. The boot. This thing is getting the boot. Hey, here's a Okay, I'm gonna go back to my live stream here. No problem. Bye. Okay, I'm back. Pardon me. This is my art page, Mutuals. What? Ah, okay. Well, yeah, I'm back. Had to kill a wasp. Well, I didn't have to. A family member came across one, and we try to kill those things before the cats get to them. So, yeah. My sister's cat likes to eat bugs, so he will try to eat them. Is there something specific you are trying to draw? Or is this just from imagination? This time it's Wednesday. I'm drawing Wednesday. From the Addams Family. There we go. I want to draw her collar, so right here is where her braid would come out, so I'm gonna draw the base of that here. Her collar is like right underneath her chin here, so I'm just gonna draw that here. I'm trying to do this as cleanly as possible so that I don't have the urge to fill in areas. But yeah, I have a reference over here of Wednesday. I was the girl that commented about the ooh-hoo-hoo markers. I came back from my art page. Welcome back. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. It's like, okay, all right. Welcome art page. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I will be trying out ooh-hoo-hoo markers. I'm just going through all of the markers that I currently have and seeing which ones are dead. So that I have encouragement to buy more markers. Okay, I'm going to put this right behind where the ears would come out. But I also want to put in the hand, you know? Her little friend hand. Let me just figure out how that would look on her shoulder here, because he's gonna be on her shoulder over here. Like right here. So let me see. Ah, that's perfect. Nice. All right. So essentially his hand would be like this. So let's put the butt of the hand here. Some fingies. He still has like the nub here. Just a little bit. And then we're gonna draw some joints with fingers. Make him look a little bit gangly here and there. Yeet. And one more finger. I did kind of make a mistake because his finger is a bit too thick. But we're going to make it work by enacting some shadows onto here. I don't know where the joints are. So he has like some stitching here and there. And like put togetherness on his hands. So just gonna doodle those on. He got some nails. And there's like stitching around the edges of his hand here. Yeah. What type of pen are you using? Actually, I got this guy from Daiso, and I can show you the packaging that it came in. Here it is. Alright, so here's the packaging it came in. I'm not really sure what any of this says, except that it says Platinum Japan 1919 at the top. Yeah. It's pretty much like a Tombow pen. You can get those from Michael's. Pretty sure at Joann's too, but Michael's for sure. And this is the sizing in millimeters of the tip. I really enjoy it. Feels good. Feels good for drawing. Excuse me, I'm hicking up. Yeah. We're gonna put in the shape of her braids here. She's got some long ones here. All right. Her outfit. I do want to get her outfit right. That would be nice. So she has a little tie here. Little tie. Let me see the rest of her outfit here. I think I might put her in the polka dot. Oh wait, no. What are those? Those are not polka dots. Are those flowers? There's little flowers all over her shirt. At least one of them. I think I might make her arms crossed just so that I can have more to color for later. That would be nice. I like to draw the fingers and where they lay first before anything else. And then I attach them to the base of the hand. There we go. And another arm here. Thingy. Like, I'm trying to imagine the crevice of her arm. I have another reference up of her with a similar pose. So, it's making things easier for me. I don't know what design is on her dress. I'm assuming it's a rose. I think they're little flowers, but they also could be like little characters. Let me just like zoom in a bit more. Yeah, I think they are little roses. Or daffodils. One of the two. So, Not sure. Not sure at this point. I'm gonna just get her arm in here. And then this one's pretty much covered, so just gonna draw on the rest of her hand here. Fingy, finger, finger, connect, connect, connect. Not perfect, but not horrible. I think I'll get her braid to go down this way. They suddenly just end. I can't really see the ends of her hair because her clothes are so dark. Let me see this. Let me see the ends of your hair. How do they end? They end with a little loop down. Like, it's more like, woo. Like, just silky at the end. Okay. I do still want to do a lot of this coloring in marker, so I'm trying not to do too much here with the pens. Oh, let's give her an elbow here before I forget. Here's our other sleeve. There. There we go. There. All right. The rest I want to do in... I turned off my phone by accident. Ooh. It happens. It happens to the best of us. I'm going to stop using this for now because I really want to get into coloring with markers. So we're going to choose out some colors. As always, I have the urge to use this light indigo on her. Feel like that's a vibe for her. But I also kind of want to use this color too. It's Copic. And let's see here. What color is this? Aqua. I'm going to show y'all what they look like and see how they blend together. Because I want to like shift in between these two colors. For some of her hair. Okay, they blend pretty well. Look at that. I have hope. I have hope. So this is a marker from Daiso. They're illustration markers. I have the packaging for this too, but yeah, they just say illustration markers, alcohol type. They're very smooth, very good. I like them. And the brush nibs are actually very easy to control. Hey, no problem. Took me a while. Oh, wait. Y'all been talking. Let me just catch up. What type of pen are you using? Wednesday Adams. Oh, the ink lays out nicely. Agreed. Yeah. I don't even know what design is on her dress. Yeah, same. I think it's flowers though. Or sparks? Sparks. Maybe. It could be, possibly. No problem. Took me a while. I turned off my phone. Okay. Alright, I think I'm caught up. Alright. I kind of want the lighting to come from one side. But I don't know if I want it this way or this way. But I do want a lot of green in this background. So, okay. There's a lot of markers that I have that are green that I have never used. This included. Let's see, what other greens do I have here? I have this green here. I've used this a bit. You can tell by the end of the tip. This one's really pretty. These would be nice for like forest scenes in the background. Let's see if this works out well. This one's a little bit dry in comparison to the other ones. Let me see. Oh, okay. This one, I actually found these fine color markers off of Amazon years ago. I don't know if they exist still though. This company. But I was able to find out that the brush nibs for Copic markers fit inside of these markers. So I replaced them, a couple of them. So if you see a little sticker like this on there, it's because I replaced the bold nib right here with a brush tip instead. And it helps a lot with painting, like coloring with these and making, like, say, leaves. It's a cool texture. Brush strokes instead. Let's see. This one. Let's see. This is like a darker version of this fine color one. And I like that. Alright. So I think I'm going to do like a foresty scene behind her. So first I'm going to color her. Let's see. I feel like she would do well with gray tones in her skin. With pinks. Let's see how these blend together. Yeah. Yeah, that's about the vibe of her. Yeah, that feels right. Let me see what this color would look like. Ooh, that's very vibrant. Maybe. Okay. Well, first off, let's start with the lightest things first and then move downwards. So I'm going to start with this color here and do all of the shadows that I think would be where I think they are. She has like shadows underneath her eyes always. And above. She has the droopy eyes. They're fun to draw. Her nose here. I'm gonna put some shadow right here. She has pouty lips, so there. I think I'm going to make it so that like we're seeing a lot of the shadow on one side of her face. Okay. I think I'll put like a line right here to indicate that she has like still a nose there. think I'll put the undertones for her lips here. Oof. No, no, please don't die on me. Don't die on me yet. Okay. Just barely. Just barely. I like to add the pink in the inside of the eyes too. I think I'll add a little bit of pink underneath her eyes too. Okay. Let's see. I'll choose the creases. And mix it with some of the pinks on her knuckles and ends of her fingers. Ooh, she probably has, yeah, she does have black nails. So, I don't want to use straight up black on her nails. I want it to be an undertone sort of situation. Let's see. This and this, how do they mix? Because I want something in between, like a purple and a blue, indigo. What kind of markers are those? This one's a fine color marker. I got this from Amazon years ago when I was desperate for a pack of these. But I have no idea if they make these anymore. This one is from Daiso, illustration marker. They have a brush tip and a broad tip. These originally come with just like a fine tip and a broad tip, but I made the fine tip as is, and I replaced the brush nib with I replaced the broad tip with the brush nib because I wanted that. Yeah, so I think I like this to be around the edges of her face here. Yeah. I don't want it to go straight to black early on. I still want it to have some color in it, like indication of light sort of situation. I may use it on some parts of her clothes too. It's like backlighting. The hand can get some of this lighting too. There we go. Oh, no problem, Nezzy 28. I do kind of like the concept of like some lighting from around her getting into her eyes. So since she's gonna be out in the forest, I'm gonna put some green flecks in there. Then I'm gonna make it like super dark. This marker. It's this guy, right? Yeah. Oh, wait. Nope, that's the wrong marker. Which one was that deep green? Was it this guy? Oh, there it is. All right. Just from like the scenery around her. Just making that effect happen. Let's continue with some of the gray. Her eyes. I do feel like there's a little bit of like a warm tone in her skin tone. At least from what I'm seeing here. So I do want to like apply some other colors into here. I have the urge to fill in most of her face with this color. And then go over it with warmer tones, but I think I'll do the opposite of that and figure out where I want this color to be. She has like a scowl, like a partial scowl all the time, so I'm going to just like outline some of the shapes that have some warmth on them, like in certain angles of the light. There we go. All right, that works. I think I'll put it around the edge of her face here too. Here and here. Voice. Yeah. Here we go. It's like the warm light is coming from this direction, from this way. And I want to make sure that that's like accentuated. Before I start trying to like do anything else. On her knuckles, I think it would look good. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm gonna just color this whole thing in with the gray because he's dead. Ish. Dead looking. Try not to go over the purple because I kind of like the contrast between the colors there. I'm gonna make this like barrier between where the highlights in her hair would be before I do anything darker. I'm trying to do all the light colors first. Mix them together. I'm gonna mix. This is just the undertone of everything. We're just doing the undertone of everything. Here we go. Anywhere where there's like shadowy situations. Almost done. And get your stitch. Wait. Here we go. All right. This is a good starting place. Oh, I forgot her color. I did reference 2 different images. So one had an actual like tie here that goes down. And then the other one had flowers all over her dress and just a button down. So I might just merge it together so I can remember that it's neither one of those, but both. So yeah, I'm gonna just sketch that in real quick. I'm just gonna keep that. I'm just gonna keep a bit of both, yeah. Just so that I like both, okay? Let's see. I was going to use some of the Artist Loft colors that I had, but they all died. So now we're stuck with figuring out what else we can do here. I want to deepen up some for colors here because like I made it a little bit pastel for my liking, which I don't mind pastel. I just want more shading. So I'm going to just deepen up some spots here. Maybe the shadows underneath their eyes. They're really defined, so I'm going in with this brown from Fine Color. I did add a Copic marker or brush nib onto this one. And it worked. It worked, and I'm happy. Oh! Love your art style. Thank you. I appreciate you. Ooh, I like how that made her face like pop out more. I think I'm going to go over the edges here. And make this a lot darker. Because I want that drama. I want that drama for her face. I think all of this would get darkened too. I think there would be like shadow right here. All right. Let's do the darkest tones here because like this is really dramatic lighting that I'm going for. So just gonna touch base with the certain parts of this. This is mesmerizing. Oh, thank you. I'm glad y'all are enjoying this. I've missed live streaming. Just get the shadows in here. Okay. And I'm going to blend this out a little bit. Between here. They're alcohol markers, so you're able to blend them if you go over the edges. Make this a bit bigger. I wish I had a white blending marker, but my last one died, so we're gonna just continue to figure it out as we go along. Oh, she has like a little bit of a dimpled chin. I feel like around her forehead is where like things actually start to get pretty dark everywhere because of her hair. So I'm gonna cool down the color up here. It's the right hue, it's just the wrong temperature. There we go. All right, that worked. Let's see. Here. And here. I want to make it so that that's a bit more defined. I think I may actually connect the shape here instead. It's giving high rise. I feel you. I think I'll pull over this shadow a bit more. Oh, that makes the perfect hue for the shadow. That's cool. I like that. There we go. I think I will connect this a little bit here with the gray. I'm just slowly working outwards so that it's not just a dark pile, you know? I'd rather inch it out slowly than feel like I overdid it somewhere. Not a big Wednesday fan, but I am a big shading fan. Thank you. I liked Wednesday, but her design is a lot of fun to color. I think I like Han's character more. I like how that they made him like more of a main character too. Oh, I like this. This is better. This makes more sense from this angle. There's still a lot I gotta do to the clothes though. And I'm trying to take my time, you know? I think I'll just fill in this with the warm color so that I can just do what I need to do here. Oh, not really my cup of tea as far as shows, but she is a fun character to draw. Good job. Thank you. Agreed. You were so sweet. Thank you. Thank you to the person who suggested me to draw Wednesday. This is a good idea. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I just kept forgetting, and then like whenever I draw digitally, nothing ever goes as fast as I'd prefer it to. Even though I've gotten a little bit faster with digital art. I've gotten quite a bit faster. I have an actual system for it. But still, I always feel the urge to add more. But when it comes to traditional art, there is an end point. There's more of an end point there. I need that brown. There we are. This here. Let's see. Kind of want it to just abruptly end here. Maybe like at the end, so the cheeks here. And then we blend it out. There we go. All right, that's a good start, I'd say. I may play around in the white areas more because I might use color pencil for once on this because of the skin tone. I don't have markers that are that light anymore. The Artist Loft markers that I just recently threw away because they kind of exploded on themselves were the right shades for this, but they're gone. Okay, well, let's see. Let's do some of the dark tones. I want to play with the dark tone and this color here. So, do I have anything that's dark? What happens if I mix green and purple together? Do they make something even darker? And then maybe I don't have to think as hard. Just go in between them. It does kind of form a green-gray, but not dark enough. Not this one. Goodbye. This guy, then. Really making me want to test out my Ohuhu markers again. Do it. It's time. Honestly, it's been time. Because, like, I don't have Ohuhu markers. And I've wanted them for a while now. They look like fun. Do you have the brush tip ones or like the normal fine tip ones? I don't think that's quite the color that I want. Maybe in the background though, so I'm gonna keep that one there. This guy, is it this one that made that? There it is. There's the dark one. See, the problem with artist markers, they also have the problem where their color does not match what it actually comes out. Bane of my existence. I don't think that's doing what I want it to do. So I wonder if a brown would do what I want it to do. I still want to use this in the background though. Let's see. This color here. With this color here. Let's see. I feel like this color is too strong sometimes for the things that I'm trying to do with it. Like it goes back to the color, the other color. Yeah. I think I'm actually going to have to find a gray marker for this if I want it to come out right. Like a dark gray. That one's the closest attempt, I'd say, to what I'm looking for. Me giving all my OC autistic traits. Oh, wait. Let me read this. Ooh, okay. I have the brush tip. Ooh, yes. Try them out. Tell me how they turn out. Because I really want those guys. They look like they taste good. I don't know. I'll be right back. I'm going to get a dark gray. Oh, wait. Do I have one out right here? Right here, right now? Is this dark gray? It is dead gray. Yeah, that one's dead. Both sides? Both sides are dead? Absolutely dead. It's dead. All right. I think I've gotten a lot of use out of that one. We continue. Let's just see if that's skin tone I could use. That might be a skin tone I could use. That is a blue, but I don't know what it is. And that is a dark gray. Okay. Alright. I just have a whole drawer of different kind of markers. And here we are. So, this one. This was a Spectrum Noir marker. In wait. IAG 10. Okay. We're gonna see what that looks like. Or if it's even alive. Oh, wow. That's deep. It does not have a brush nib, though. So, I'd have to use something with a brush nib with it. There's that. Here's this gray. Ooh, is it dead? I think it's dead. I think it's on its final leg. Yeah, that just like, wow. There's not even really a brush nib left. I think I killed that one. So into the trash, rest in peace. This one here. Another artist marker. Let's see. This one here. Ooh, wait. What even is this color? And is it alive or is it supposed to look like this? Let me see the other side. Oh yeah, it's supposed to look like that. I mean, I don't hate it. I'm not sure what I'd use it for, though. But I think I have a color already that looks about like this, so I don't need this one. Oh, I found a couple of skin tone colors that I think might be useful. That might be useful in certain spots. Brush marker. I'd say the pictures on the markers don't match what they actually output as. This one's called, let's see, Why 217. You don't match. He matches the other marker more. Funny. The picture, at least. I might use that, though. Ooh, this is an old one. Let's see if it's still alive. It's a Copic marker. You can tell I've used it a couple times. Alright. Yep, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use that on all of the lighter parts of her face. Actually, I'm going to do that right now. Make sure. There we go. Because I don't like leaving things just straight white. I like a little bit of a hue there. There we go. I'll leave some white right here on her nose, but yeah. That feels better. Feels a lot better, actually. And now I can blend in between these better. Use black and white. It says Aubrey Wilson 14. Black and white might look a bit too stark for my style. I want to play with my markers. I want to play with them all. There we go, that helped. Now I can actually like play around with the skin tones a bit more since I have something in between there. So there's just like this area up here that I wanted to like bring out more. Just like a blushy tone. Across her face. Peach blush. And now I can like blend it downwards. If you see what I mean. There we go. Hello, Puffy. Going to just add this around her chin so that like her chin can look like the brightest point on her face there. Bring back some saturation on this side. Blend this out a bit. There we go. And I'm going to just color that in a little bit. I'd like you to pick something random for me to draw. Oh, what an honor. Something random. Before I choose something, do you like drawing characters or do you like drawing objects more? That'll help me determine what I choose. I don't want to just like give you something that you've done several times over and maybe get bored of it. Okay, now let's cool this off a little bit here. I do this a lot. I sometimes go in between two colors very often. Just until I'm like happy with the mix of them. Okay. Now, finally, I feel like I can get away with making this shape with this instead. So I'm going to go around this section here and finally make the darkest point, but I don't want to go over any of the spots where you can see some of the line work that I did. And there's going to be like a point right before here. Where I want darkness to settle in. All right. Now, let's get that gray and the purple out. And we're gonna blend in between them real quick. Wrong side. Here we go. I like gradients in hair. It has a cooler effect than just like blocks to me sometimes. Okay. Gonna do the same to the top here. I just want to have a soft edge on here. And then blend it downwards. Let's see. This side. Shaping it a little bit. Certain spots. Here we go. Then I'm gonna just poke downwards into some of the gradient. Following the brush strokes I made before. Yay. Okay. Now this top part. Whoop. This marker can move. Here. Just gonna fill it in. Except that very tippy top point right there. That feels better. Okay, I can make some dark points here now. Now her face looks less saturated once you start putting like a darker hue around it. I knew that it was gonna look like orangey and oversaturated beforehand, but like it's because I don't have all of the darkest hues on Cher yet, so it's starting to make sense now. That looks really good. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm enjoying this. It's starting to make sense again. Just connect the dots with the shapes. Trying to keep the shape of like interweaving braids without going into too much detail here. I still want this purple all over the place though. So we're just gonna color that in first. I think I'm going to color this in because it doesn't need to be gray. There. Oh yeah, I need to color this into the rest of the hands here because I do not like leaving things just straight white. There we go. This cream color. But I really like putting on Cher skin tone here. Okay, her clothes need to be black, but I kinda wanna keep the flowers on them. I think I'll make it a bigger pattern so that I don't have to do so many of the flowers. Yeah, we're gonna do that. They're still going to be white though, so I'll just use the gray to figure out where they are. I kind of want it like, It has a square pattern, like diamond pattern across the way. So we're gonna make them very large diamond shaped patterns. So flower here. Look at this bigger. And then it has like some leaves at the bottom of it. I'm going to make them really far apart so that I'm not dying inside as I draw this. Just enlarge the pattern if it's too tiring. Alright, I'm gonna put one right here. Or indicating where the lines are supposed to go so that I can just color around it in black or dark gray afterwards. I wish this gray hadn't dyed on me. It would have been very useful for just the overall silhouette of the dress. But, you know, another reason to get Ohuhu markers eventually. Or just buy a gray marker. I don't know. It's one or the other. I love this. Oh, thank you. I'm glad y'all are enjoying this so much. I am here to just play with markers, and it's been a lot of fun so far. Let's see. There should be one right here, so here and here. I'm gonna just put it at the bottom here. Alright. So another one should be right here. I think one should be right here. One should be right here. I think I'm gonna put some right here. And then we're going to continue the pattern like sideways, essentially. And then some right here. And then over here. Maybe on her elbow there. Here. Yeah. I think I've done what I need to do here. Just to suggest where things are. Yeah. Trying to stay within a certain color scheme so I'm not doing the most everywhere. Yeah. Alright, that was the main bit of that. I'm scared of going straight in with black because then the hair will get lost within it. Because I've already used the darkest tone onto our hair. So, and I'm not going back on that. I still like that as it is. Do I have any more gray markers? I'm gonna go check one more time to see if I have any more gray markers. If there isn't, this how it be. Let's see here. See if that's a lot. And another gray. Alright. So we got a couple more grays. I found a couple more grays. Yeah. These are Spectrum Noir markers. If you're looking at the ones that are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexagons. These guys are Spectrum Noir. This one no longer has like writing on it. That's how long I've had these guys. So I don't know what exact color this is, but I'm going to see if it's a darker black than the other one. Oh, it certainly is not. And it might also be dead. Yeah, that's pretty dead, I'd say. Yeah. Rest in peace. Nice to know. This one is IG6 Spectrum Noir. Let's see if it's alive. It's alive. And it's lighter than the other one. That might be it. That might be it. We might have something there. Let's see. I know that this isn't going to be the color. I think this is a blender, but I need to check before I do anything with it. I think it's dead. I think it's dry. Yeah, it's dead. Rest in peace. This is one of those fine color markers. I just have a whole collection. It's dead. Yeah. This is in the color, what does that even say? Do you want to focus? Do you want to focus? Do you want to focus? Stop focusing on her face. Okay. 272. Gibberish at the bottom. Yeah. Ooh, that's a similar shade, but a little bit darker. I don't mind that. These are both giving. These are, ooh, look. Okay, so I got this before, like right before the pandemic ended. It was $5.99 a marker, you see? I got this from Joann. I got this from Michael's, and it was 97 cents. It felt so good to buy a couple of these for that price. Yeah. Proud of me for going in that day. Do you do art trades? I've never been offered. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I've been offered art trades back when I did conventions. But I haven't done a convention in a while. Ooh, I like this gray. This is a nice gray. It's a very nice gray. I might go in with this color first and then do the darker hues. Just for like some separation in color. Maybe even use it on hand a little bit. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I think we have winners here. I don't know what this color is, so I was gonna just check it out. This one's called 112 by Fine Color 2. So let me see here. What is this color? Oh, it's another one of those grays. I have a lot of this gray. That's nice to know. I just forget their existence. Nice to know. Nice to know. Alright, all of them don't have brush nibs though. Except this guy, but he's lighter than the others. You should use it. I love mixing them with Prismacolor. Ooh, same. I have a couple of Prismacolor markers. As you can tell from here, some random places. These are my oldest markers, Prismacolor. And they're still holding up. They still have ink in them. All of them. All of my Prismacolors. I'm so proud of them. The newer ones though, I don't know. They're a little bit iffy. 50-50. I guess because people are allowed to like draw in Michael's and test out each color, which isn't a bad thing. I'm glad they're doing that at Michael's because you're able to actually see what the colors look like. So that's important. I'm saying that the test markers should have a separate bin of their own. You know, like how at, say, makeup stores, they'll have a separate item that says "Try Me" on that item. And no one ever takes that one home because everyone's been trying that color on their hands. That's what I think Michael's needs to do with their markers. They need a Try Me box of markers. so that those can be the bad ones and not all of the pins will be like dried out at the end of the day. Of course, I guess that's something for you to do. You can test out and see which ones haven't been like overused. But it might still dry out early, so it's like, this could be fixed a bit easier, I bet. Okay, right now I'm just coloring over everywhere except where I drew the flowers in the simplest form. Just making sure that this is pretty evenly colored. Since none of these had brush tips, I just wanted to go in like make sure it is pretty flat while I'm going down on them. There. There. This smells good. Something about markers is intoxicating for me. There we go. Oh. Can I join, please? Wait, what's this say? You should use it. Yeah. Will do. V-Shack79. Can I join, please? You are able to draw wherever you are, so long as you have a utensil and a surface that you're allowed to draw on. I'm not trying to get you in trouble if you're near like a wall or something. There we go. Hi, sorry. If this was already asked, but what markers do you use? Woo. A lot of markers. I use a lot of different brands of markers. I'll go through them in a second. Let me just color in this elbow here and I'll show you all of them. Because last stream I did quite a few different markers, and this stream I'm doing even more different markers that I've just compiled over the years. And I need to use them up and watch them dry out from use, you know? There we go. Alright, so recently I've been using a lot of these fine color markers. You see here? They come with a bold tip and a fine tip. And yeah, I've been using quite a few of these. This gray, the colors will not match. Most likely will not match the lid on these guys, but they're very consistent and very even when coloring with them, and I like them for the ink. But you do have to test them out beforehand, before using any marker, really. That's just food for thought. Always just test out the colors. So, fine colors. I've got these Copic Chow markers. I use a lot of these guys. They come with a bold nib and a brush tip. I love these. These are always very consistent. Even the color actually matches the lid, generally speaking. with these guys. So if you ever see these on clearance or anywhere, get them. I got these at the end of the pandemic, and I got a couple of them for 97 cents each. So yeah, that was a good buy. These guys. You will not see much of any writing left on these. I've had these for years. They're called Spectrum Noir. Generally speaking, the colors do match the lids. Generally speaking, from my experience. I don't know what the color names mean at all, but yeah, they come with a bold nib and a fine tip. So, yeah. And I like these guys. They're pretty consistent until they die. They'll suddenly just die. But, let's see what's next. Artist Loft. I use these guys. Not because I want to, but because they were cheap. Most of these guys died on me. They explode. Yeah. But they will eventually explode on you if you have them, say, in your car for like a moment on a hot summer day. Or if you, honestly, if you move and you have them in a container, these will all die on you. They will all die on you throughout that transition. So, yeah. This is my last one of these, and I'm never buying these again. But I love this color. This one specifically. I just wish. Anyways, yeah. There's those. Recent new guy here. Illustration marker. I got these guys from Daiso. I love these. So far, they match the tops, too. So, yeah, no complaints. I would say these are actually above the Copic markers, in my opinion. But they only come in 2 packs from what I've seen at Daiso. So, I'd have to look them up. Maybe online to see if there's more of these, but I love the brush tip on this. It has so much control, in my opinion. They might be like going bad, and maybe they're just new. So I'll have to test them out further to see for sure if they stay in #1 spot in my heart. Mind you, the color might be influencing me too, because I love light indigo. So yeah. I love these guys. Next marker that I use, I got these guys from Barnes & Noble. Stop focusing on Wednesday. Yeah, this is called a Studio Series Artist Markers. The color lasts a long time. It comes with a brush nib and a fine nib. The brush nib is good while they last, but eventually they do fray. I'm scared that these guys are going to do the same thing, but if this happens with any of these guys, I'm going to replace them. I'm going to place a nib specifically for Copic marker nibs because I can. And generally speaking, a lot of these markers that come in alcohol markers, they have the same size opening generally on them. So you may actually be able to like just pull this one out and stab a good brush nib into them. Don't tell them I said this though, because don't tell Copics I said that though. They might lose money, in a sense. But yeah, yeah, I like these. The colors are good. Sometimes the lids don't match how they output. Like this color. See, they don't match. That's a lot darker than what they said it would be. So, yeah. Ink is good. They blend well with other markers. I like all of the other markers. So, I like that. Yeah, what else? Oh, yeah. I think this is the last one. Second to last one. second to last one of the brands. It takes a moment for me to go through all of these. Yeah. This is a Winsor & Newton markers. I got a couple of these. I enjoyed these. The colors don't quite match the sticker on the outside. Like, they're a bit deeper sometimes than the color on the outside, so I'd swatch these before using them. So, yeah, they come with a brush nib. That's what this pointed side is. And they come with a bold nib. These guys, this side dries out faster, but I think that's just a rule of thumb for most markers in general. Yeah. One more marker, I think. Maybe two. This guy. Oh, yeah, I forgot about these. I bought these from Joann's Illustration Markers. They're not the same brand, just so you know. This is called Alternatives. Art Alternatives. And this one comes with a really cheap brush nib. And I think this one exploded, so it's in the same realm as Artist Loft. I would not buy these again. Is this one dead? Is it dead? Dead, though. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's crusting over. So, rest in peace, man. Goodbye. Yeah. What else have I tried? I think the last one is the Prismacolor brush nibs here. I'd say these are pretty good. The brush nib is kind of soft, so like it comes with a fine point nib and a brush nib. And this guy, I like the colors. The colors are very consistent to how they look on the stickers, but the nibs are really soft, like really soft. So it's hard to sometimes get an even color sometimes just by like the use of pressure on it. But you can get there. So, yeah. I do like this for skin tones in specific spots. So, yeah, I think that's all of my markers. I'm probably not going to come back to talking about all of my markers for a while for this stream, because I have a lot of junk. But, alright, I hope that was helpful. I'm going to continue finishing off her clothes here. I was using this marker, yeah, I was. I was coloring in around her arms and everywhere else. And, yeah. Here we go. Yeah, that's the right color. Definitely helpful. Oh, thank you. Okay, I'm glad it was helpful, Oracle of Madness. Ooh, fun name. Okay, and yeah, that I had a whole phase where I just always used markers. It was before I tried out any sort of painting techniques or watercolor or such, or oil paints. It was just markers because I really liked them for design sort of drawings. They're very convenient, very consistent when you find the right ones for you. So, yeah, I'd say try out a couple, see which ones you like, see what colors they come in, and work from there. See how well they blend together too, like test them out. Really try to see what they do before you try to do something serious with these guys. And once you do that, it'll be a lot of fun. There we go. So pretty. Oh, thank you. Wednesday's really pretty. I used to want to have bangs like this, but I have curly hair. And I am terrified of ruining my curly hair. So I have to like pin it up in order for me to have bangs again. I used to have bangs when my hair was shorter. But now they've gotten longer. So not as much fun to try to style. It can be tiring. If my arms are weak, like you have to have stronger arms. It's a workout to have curly hair. Yeah. Cry, smile. My emotions about having curly hair, like, all exactly. I enjoy it. Here we go. I'm trying to make it as even as possible, so I'm going around all of the edges that are already wet. Let's finish this corner off. I know it's rule of thumb to use the larger side, but I want to make sure all of the edges of the flowers are still even there. They're kind of abstract flowers, so forgive me if they're kind of ugly. But I can go over it with a lighter color eventually. Make them more, flower-like. I just want there to be like spaces where it's brighter for now. There. And then going in, sort of connecting that. Let's do this section next. I am going to go in with a darker color afterwards to like define the shape of the dress a bit more. It doesn't need to be flat like this. We're gonna do this section here. Yeah. Now I'm just gonna fill this in. Okay. Ooh, and this time around I actually did eat breakfast, so I will be streaming for a bit longer than usual. Ooh, are you going to add more color to the thing? Yes, I am. But I do want to like color around the area a bit more beforehand. I just want all of the flats to be in there first. This guy. Pretty sure this guy was the darker one. Yeah. Yes, this felt right. This felt so right. There we go. I think I'm going to use like some yellowy tones in the hand's skin. Let me see. Here's that reference, yeah. His fingers are really dirty looking, so it'd be cool if it had like that sort of effect on it. Wonder if I can like add some hue of like dirtiness on the fingers, like a little bit dead. It does have a little bit of pink here and there, so I'm going to have to add that in too. Just making sure all of the stitching looks like stitching. Where's that pink? Not that one. This one. We're gonna go around the knuckle area and around the stitching area with that. Yeah. Yeah, he was put together. Fingies. Fingies. He's still cute. He can still blush a little bit, you know. Han was so friendly. I liked him. Okay. You get to have knuckles. You get to have like some blush on your knuckles. That feels a little bit better. Still needs a little bit more dimension, but it's a start. I think I'll add a little bit of shading on the side a little bit more. Wrong color. Was really close to doing that too. I was about to devote myself to that. Thing carried the entire show. A little bit. Yeah. He was a fun character. There we go. Make this a little bit more gray. Oh, I like that. May add a bit more pink later, but for now, that's a good start. Okay. Not that color. I was using this guy here. Was I not? No, I was not. Was it this guy? Yes, it was. Nice. All right. Found it. Going over certain parts, making it a bit darker in places. This part is underneath the arm, so it's gonna be a bit darker here. Some creases. And the shoulders. I think I'll add like a shadow here. Maybe a crease right here. Underneath the fingies. Well, I need to apply her black nail polish real quick. Just real quick. That feels better. That feels like her now. I feel like adding a bit of rouge onto her lips. 1 second. going to go in with this, and then I'll go back over it with the pink that I had from earlier. There we go. That's the hue I want. Gorgeous. Oh, thank you. Oh, wow. 5,000K likes. Thank you, guys. Y'all are so sweet. Where was I? What color should her? Yeah. Yeah, that's just going to be like a silky black. We always end up going back to black. But this time I'm going to make it so that it's this gray. It's like going over shirt here. And here, a little bit here of lighting. Yeah. And I'm going to blend this edge out a little bit here. There. More darkness. A little bit more darkness still. Then shadow. There we go. Just right there. Yeah. Yeah. When drawing clothes and other creases, do you have a specific technique? Do I have a specific technique? I try to put in all of the base color first, like I did here first, and try to think of it in blocks and shapes. So, essentially, I try to go with the lightest color first that goes in to the whole picture. So, say, like, you know how I have the flowers all over her dress? That I did first, so that I could find out where the pattern is in the first place. Then I went in with the second lightest color. Excuse me. Which is like this, still technically dark gray, but not the darkest gray. And then now I'm trying to go in with a darker gray. Because I still want it to be, like, in the black realm, but I don't want it to be darker than her hair. So, yeah, I try to do it in a matter of tones. I try to figure out where the creasing would go. I'm still using reference right now, just so y'all know. It's not just from imagination. I am looking at her. I am looking at a reference right now. I may go over some of the flowers in a darker color. And I bet excuse me. Oh, and think about where the shadows are. Like where her hair is, there should be a little bit of a shadow. So her arms are covering her midsection here, so this part would be darker. debating if I even feel like coloring the background today, though. I might. I feel devoted to this drawing. Fairly devoted. All the light's coming from this direction, so I'm making sure that this side of her body is pretty much in darkness. Cast shadow situation. I do put like 80% of the focus onto her face though, because that's where I put all of the warm colors and pretty much all of the detail into. But even there, I still used the same technique as I'm doing on the dress. And everywhere else. I actually want this to be a little less messy. Go. Coloring part of this here. There. Alright. Now I can make some of these white flowers a bit darker. Where the shadows are, at least. Here, here. Yeah. Oh, wait, there. Pretty. Do the face. Dude, the face is absolute perfection. You can tell you put some love in it for sure. Thank you. What is this? It's Wednesday. Yay. Alright. I like where this is going. I like where she's at currently. Gonna just add some shadows onto her sleeve here. Alright. So, I do want to play with greens. I really want to play with the greens that I have. But it's going to be like a bokeh effect. So, I need to use some bold tipped ones. Let's see what arrangement of colors I want. This one is the darkest color. It doesn't look like it. Oh wait, no, it's this guy. This one's the darkest color. It's this guy over here. And yeah, I want to have like some orangey colors in the background, but also not. Let me see. I might play with this in the background a little bit so that there's like, it's close to this color in her hair, but it's a lighter version. So, ooh, I wonder what it would look like if I made like, oh, that helped. Atmospheric sort of coloring there. I'm gonna come back to that. I like that. Ooh, I'm gonna put it on his fingers. All right. Yeah, I got sidetracked, but I need to do the background. I really want to do the background. She deserves one, don't you think? Yeah. Let's see, I'm going to go into certain spots and just block out some areas. Going to really wet them too, because this is like going to be the lightest hue in the background. It's gonna be like trees and branches all around it, so yeah, that'll look pretty cool. I think I'll add color in the top area right here a little bit. There you go. I know it looks like blotches right now, but trust the process. It'll make sense later. We're going in with all the lightest colors first. I kind of want to add... No, we're not going to add more. We're going to stay within the color scheme that we already have established. I want to indicate where the branch is. I want it to point towards her here and kind of like go across this way. Yeah. Gonna put a branch right here. And I'm gonna make it come down this way. And it's gonna go through her this way and beyond that way. There we go. Okay, that's just where the branch is gonna go for now. Let's see. I want to set down the lightest color first. Yeah, there. I'm going to just place this in where it needs to be. Okay. I think I'll use some of this color. It's like a bluey green. And it's gonna cover up a lot of the space, so I'm gonna use the larger side. It's going to look like blotches for a moment, so as always, everything has an ugly stage. Unless it didn't. Some people don't have ugly stages. But for me, for sure, I do. I do have ugly stages to my drawing process. And that's not a bad thing, just so y'all know. It's not a bad thing to have an ugly stage for your drawings. It means that you're layering and you have more to go. No one's going to see the full picture before you. And that's cool. Oh no, this one's dying. Rest in peace, marker. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. You know what? The texture might be useful. Not that useful though. But he's dead. Say goodbye to one of my favorite color markers, if you can't tell by the table. I knew this one well. Studio Series Artist Marker and Aqua Mint. I loved you much. Goodbye. And it's dead. Alright, so, yeah. This is the darkest hue. I want to put all of the dark hues, like, sporadically, and but I still want them to look like pine needles, you know? Thank you. It means so much. How do I say her name? Lysa. Linsa Lian? Lian? I'm horrible at names. Yeah. Let me know if I said that wrong. Okay. Pine needles kind of do this thing where they're just kind of lines, you know? But they point downwards in triangles. I think I'll give this area splotches in the background. Of different things, because part of this is still going to be like blurred out later, so yeah, no need to act like this is gonna look beautiful everywhere. Like, I'm going to go over all the edges in this blue anyways, so especially around the darker hues here. Check it out. It'll have like a watercolor effect. Especially where it's like wet already. The edges blur out a lot. Okay. I think I need brown hues in this background. We're gonna use this crappy Artist Loft marker that still has a color that I like. So we're still going to use it. And I think I'll put some of it onto this branch so that it's pointing at her. I want this to be the intersection of where you're looking in the background. Hence that being the warmest thing in the background. Some indications of like branches in the background, but I want them to point towards her. Yeah. Let's see. I think I will use that deep purple I have, that blue indigo, onto the branch here. Because I like what it does as a shadow. If you see what I mean. Yeah. I think I'll use this in a couple different areas though. So I'm gonna just cut things off right here. So I'm gonna just color that in real quick. use this. Okay, that's the starting and the ending of the picture here. Just wanted it there so I could find it at all. Let's go in and add a couple more of these lines. Like, just I'm feeling it out, guys. I'm feeling it out before scene. Oh, thank you for the likes. I think I'll accentuate parts of this because I like these together. Here we go. I kind of want it to fade out to like a lighter color here. So let me see what colors I have here as options. It'd be nice if it just faded out into like a light gray. So I'm gonna see what this looks like down here. Yeah, these blend together. Going to just, let's see. There was one color that I had earlier. That was a lot lighter than other ones. It was this guy. Is this the same color? Similar, not the same. I'm not sure. I think I'll just use the brush tip and like, kind of like gradient down where it's so that I don't have to work too hard here. There we go. Okay. I will need to deepen up certain parts of it now. I think she'd like that there's so much gray in this image. All right. I want more darkness a little bit above her. Like pine needles and stuff. I think it'd be easier on this side. Gonna add some more pine needles over here. Oh, me too. She would like Gray in the image, yeah, for sure. I think I'm getting close to liking this enough that I can just do some other stuff today. I think I'm gonna try making this like water out. I want this to be really blurry. All right. Let's see what color is next. Let's see. I think I want to make this color on the branches. And the way I did that was using this color and this color together. So let's do that. Essentially, I think how I went about it is that I went in with this color first. Kind of want it to be like organic, so I'm going to just push onto here. So it doesn't have like a perfect line, but I'm still following the contour of the branch. Do you see what I mean? Just using pressure throughout it. I'll add another branch right here. Didn't need that branch, but whatever. Here we are. And then I just went over it with that purple color. And it starts to melt into the brown. You see? This wasn't the most planned out image, I won't deny, but it was a lot of fun. Very much a lot of fun. Let's see. This color here is a bit more saturated, so I'm going to make some like of these all over the place. Just pockets of just leaves here and there. Looks great. Thank you. I think Wednesday's doing most of the work. The background is just for funsies. Adding in some more gray today. All right. Maybe a couple more. Kind of want to add a bit more pine needles on this side. Just like pointing outwards this way. So I'm gonna add the big stem this way. And then here. Just a bit more. I'm adding some stems into some of the bigger parts. Just to make it make sense, you know? Okay. I'm gonna be honest and say that it's not my favorite background I've made, but certainly not bad to me, in my opinion. If I could go back, I'd probably reformatted it a little bit. Don't end until I get up to 10K likes. Oh, thank you. Okay. I'll just work on the branches a little bit more. And a little bit of texture to them. You're so sweet. There we go. I'd say I am proud of that. And there we go. Just gonna contour the shape of this a little bit so it feels a little bit more finished. Maybe add a bit of warmth here and there. Smaller branches here and there. I think that looks pretty decent for now, for what it is. A fun sketch. Well, fun drawing session, okay? I got to throw out a couple of my markers that were dead. And I'm proud of myself for finding markers that I've either used up so much or just like, well, they die. Talking about Artist Loft. But yeah, I'd say I'm pretty proud of this. I'm pretty proud of this one. Let me add a little bit more of like this to here. diluting it out with this color here. I'm using as much gray as possible around this image so that it's not too vibrant for her personality. There we go. And now I am happy. Thank you for the likes, and I think this turned out amazing as well. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate you. And thank you, Katniss. The tree branches are so nicely done. Oh, thank you. I really enjoyed this one. I think I will be posting this one. Yeah. So know that all of my live streams, if you missed any of it, will be posted onto my YouTube channel, which I have linked on my page. So, oh, let me do some final touches just because we're here and I have white paint. And I like to just have that done. I want to add like a little bit of some lighting back into her eyes. Like down here. And maybe like a little bit here. They're not super vibrant, but I think that would work well for her there. Let me add a little line here for the base of her nose. And yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with where this ended up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna I think I'm doing too much. Let me just stop. Now we're gonna stop here. Yeah. Now. Ooh, wait. She has nail polish. I want it to be shiny nail polish. No. We're gonna stop in a second here so that I can go and eat something, because it's about that time. It's 12 where I am. So, yeah. I'm gonna eat some curry. Yay! Yes, this feels nice. I like adding just like the final touches, you know. All right. I think I can stop. Stop, baby. Stop it. Stop. Okay. Yeah, I'm done. There we go. We're done. I'm done. We're done. But my boy has nails too. Or honestly, wait, is he a boy? I don't know. It's a hand. Dude. I call anyone a dude. I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude. We're all dudes. Can't forget all the nails. Exactly. They're important. Always important. All right. I think I've done it. I think I can call this done. Oh wait. How did I miss that spot? Where did that come from? There we go. I'm done, I swear. Gosh dang it. Alright. I want to stop, but also like when you get to like that finishing point, it's just kind of fun to just like dabble around the place. I'm at that point. It's just a lot of fun to do the final touches, you know? Okay, final touch is done. We're going to call it a day there. A day there. Yeah, yes, we're going to call it a day here. There. I swear. I'm done. Thank you for letting us witness your creativity. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Aubrey. I will go and eat. And I hope y'all have a lovely day. This video, this live stream should be up on my YouTube channel by tomorrow. So just look out for that. It takes a moment for these things to render because sometimes I'll be streaming for like 3 hours, so I get distracted. No, I don't get distracted. YouTube's slow with rendering. So yeah. But you can see my last stream where I drew, let's see, this lady. She's currently up right now. I just posted her yesterday. The whole process in real time is up. So you can watch me draw this for now. And yeah. I hope y'all have a lovely day. The hair was fun. The hair was a lot of fun. So was the skin. The skin was a lot of fun. But yeah, all of these are really fun. I'm going to just continue doing this for a while because, yeah, y'all are enjoying it and I'm enjoying it. And if y'all have some ideas or suggestions for the next video, the next live stream on here, let me know. For sure, I'm coming back on Saturday morning, okay? And yeah. For now, I'm gonna go back and I need to finish doing the 3D rendering of a character that I made. Ooh, maybe I can draw her. Bye, Amy. Go eat. Oh, oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat now. All right. And yeah, I'm gonna go and do some 3D modeling now. So I hope y'all have a lovely day. Thanks for stopping by. Bye.